afternoon, Eastwood High School and community. This is Junior Kendra Hagg and Junior Carla Lepiars from Room 7 News.
This weekend announcements: if you are interested in any form of law enforcement career, there is a scholarship available from Ms. Schussler.
There is a flyer for College Prep Scholars program in the office. See Ms. Schussler if you have any questions.
Mr. Robert Latta will be hosting an Academy Information Night on Tuesday, March 19th at Owens Community College, 3200 Bright Road, Education Center, Conference Room 111 at 7 p.m. All interested high school students and their parents are invited to attend. An overview of the nomination process will be provided. Representatives from the different academies will be present to talk about opportunities available. Questions can be addressed by calling 419-782-1996.
The Sandusky County Park District has current seasonal summer positions that are hiring for the positions, and applications are available on our website, lovemyparks.com. If you are interested, please come to the office for contact information.
On Friday, March 8th, the Eastwood High School Concert Band competed at the OMEA Large Group Educated event in Class B at Sylvania Southview High School at 10 p.m. They earned a 1 and will advance to state. From
March 4th to April 3rd, the President's Own U.S. Marine Band will host Sousa's March Mania, a competition pitting 32 marches against each other in a battle for the 2019 title. Each day, 2 marches will compete head-to-head, while your vote for the favorite march determines which one advances to the next round. And that's for you to decide.
The Spring Musical is this weekend. Eastwood is proudly presenting Seussical Musical this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tickets are $10 in the office.
Here is Brody with the final winter sport interviews.
Hello, I'm here with the head coach of the girls basketball team, Coach Schmeltz, and today I have a few questions. And my first one would be, how do you feel about how the way your season ended this year?
I think overall we had a really good year. How it ended, was unfortunate. Obviously, we wish we would have been able to go on a little bit further and play a little bit longer. But nonetheless, we were still able to achieve a lot of great things. We had a lot of fun.
I know you touched on it a little bit with my last question, but what are your thoughts on this last season all together?
I was pretty pleased. We had a mixture of younger and older players, so there was some bumps in the road, and we dealt with a lot of injuries, but we won 19 games. We tied for the NBC championship again. We won another sectional championship. I think the girls had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So with that in mind, I'd say it was a success.
All right. And my third and final question would be, how do you look to improve into next year?
Just got to keep on putting in the work, putting in the time. We have a lot coming back. We only lost one senior, so that's exciting, but we can't just expect to show up next year and be good again. A lot can happen from now until the beginning of next basketball season, but we have a really good group of girls. I'm confident they'll work hard in the off season and improve their game, and we expect an even better year next year.
Hello, I'm here with the big ticket and Showtime. But before we start this, I'd like to take a look at the whiteboard. But my first question is, how do you think your season went overall this year?
Overall, I thought we could have done well. We could have done better in our overall record, but as a group, I thought we stuck together and we did a great job of coming back off of some losses that we had, and we definitely could have stayed on the mat, but I thought we did a great job of coming back each time.
He hits it right on the money. Overall, our record, we underperformed a little bit considering what we set for ourselves at the beginning of the season, but off the court is what really mattered, and there's no other team greater than Eastwood basketball considering what is done off the court instead of on.
Thank you, Jacob. I like the answer. My next question is, for you at least, Gavin, going into your next season is baseball, so how do you look to, change into a baseball mindset?
Oh, I'm just looking to crush it, honestly. Baseball is a big step. Got a lot of new guys coming in this year. Looking to leave a big mark, and we're hoping to make it back to districts and win us a title.
Take some big daddy hacks.
Yep, that is correct. Yes.
And Jacob, since you're just a freshman, how are you looking forward going into track and then the next basketball season?
A lot of work to be done in the off season. So we get a little basketball in the spring, and then we're hitting the weights and the gym hard in the summer. We're going to be back hopefully for next season. We're going to show out.
All right, thank you. I'm here with sophomore Brandon Hahn, the varsity wrestling team. Today I just have a few questions, and my first one would be, how do you think this year's season went, and how do you expect to improve going into next year?
This year's season started out, it's ups and downs. We only lost to Genoa by I think 4 points in our dual meet, so that was good. Practices were not fun, but they never are. But going into the league tournament, coach predicted us to take second, and taking fourth was not the goal. So we just got to come back next year practicing more headlocks and tossing kids on their necks, I guess.
Then my next question would be about individually. Each of you guys went to state. Brandon, you placed fourth. And how would you like to improve into that next year, trying to get a higher rank?
We would both like to win is our goal. But seeing as we're only sophomores and freshmen, obviously I would say that we did good this year, but fourth was not the goal for me at all. And now that Sanchez is out of the way, hopefully we can do a lot better this year and maybe not get headlocked.
Hello, I'm here with senior Eric Fertig, and I just have a few questions for you today. And my first one would be, how does it feel to be an All-American after your performance this past weekend?
Feels really good. I mean, I've been working for this goal for a really long time, and I put in a lot of hours, and to have this type of payback at the end of the year really makes it all worth it.
And as most of us know, you are committed to Louisville because you are a great thrower. And what made you choose that school, Louisville?
After visiting, I really like the setup. The campus isn't that big, but it's close to a big city, and I really like the coach down there as well as my future teammates.
And my third and final question is, what are you looking forward to most this next outdoor season?
I just can't wait to have one more go around with my teammates and enjoy time with them and at the big meets and have some fun this year.
All right, thank you. I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Brody. Good job to all our winter sports athletes. Winter sports athletes are reminded that the Winter Sports Awards night will be on Monday at 7 o'clock in the auditorium.
Softball will have a scrimmage on Saturday against Anthony Wayne and Oak Harbor starting at 1 p.m. in the Total Sports Dome. Wednesday, they will host Gibsonburg with the JVs traveling to Gibsonburg. The varsity will open their season in Florida as they will travel to the Sunshine State to play 5 games over spring break. The JVs will open their regular season on April 4th versus North Baltimore.
The baseball teams have scrimmages scheduled for Monday versus Springfield, varsity home, JV away, Wednesday versus Gibsonburg, varsity home, JV away, and Friday versus Toledo Christian, varsity away, JV home. The varsity will open their regular season on Tuesday, March 26th at home versus Northwood. The JV will open at Northwood on Monday, March 25th.
There will be a mandatory parent meeting for anyone interested in trying out for JV and varsity cheerleading for next year on Tuesday, March 19th at 7 p.m. in the Eagle's Nest. Please sign up on the sheet in the office counter and take a paper from the folder. There will be more information about tryouts and practices. Tryouts will be Saturday, April 6th.
The boys and girls track team will open their season on Tuesday, March 26th at home in a dual meet with Clay. They will have around 130 total athletes participating this spring.
And now here's Brody with this week's edition of Word on the Street.
I'm here today with Samuel Rapp.
And I'm here with Brody.
My question for you is, what was your favorite childhood TV show?
Ooh, probably Beavis and Butthead.
Very good. I like that. Hello, I'm here with Robbie Bettinger and Zachary Haar, and just got a question for you two. What was your favorite childhood TV show?
I would say Dora.
Absolutely.
Very
Dora the Explorer.
educational.
Learn my Spanish from there.
You guys
See,
are
I
terrible. All right, hello, I'm here with a good freshman, Keegan Shank.
Keegan Shank.
My question for you is, what was your favorite childhood TV show?
Little Einsteins.
Little Einsteins?
Yeah.
Wow.
Curious George.
Okay, that's not as good. All right, Mr. Howard, what was your favorite TV show growing up as a kid?
As a kid, I'd have to say either G.I. Joe or Transformers.
Wow, I'd have to disagree. Bryce, what was your favorite childhood TV show?
I don't have one. I'm just kidding.
Are you dead inside?
Yeah. SpongeBob.
You're a good man.
Thank you, Brody.
We would like to give a special birthday shout out to Jonah Stevenson, Evan Heiser, Ethan Kwiatkowski, Grace Ravenstein, and Hannah Lang. We hope you have an amazing day.
Now here's Brody
All
Patterson
right,
with the
Jimmy.
joke of the week.
Here's my joke. Who is the roundest knight at the table?
I'm not sure.
Circumference. Corkin, I have a joke for you. You ready?
Okay.
Who is the roundest knight at the table?
I give up. Who was the roundest knight at the table?
Circumference. Erica, who is the roundest knight at the table?
I don't know.
You got nothing?
No.
Circumference.
Oh my god.
Who is the roundest knight at the table?
The roundest knight at the table. I don't know.
Circumference.
That's good.
Sure. What's the joke?
Okay. Who is the roundest knight at the table?
Circumference.
Thank you, Brody.
This is Kendra Hag and Carly Lepjars from Room 7 News. We hope you have an amazing weekend, Eagles.